What's going on, people? How we feeling today? Hopefully you guys are ready for a very special live stream today. You saw the title correctly. New giveaway on a Tuesday, question mark? That is indeed what is happening today. We have decided for this week, we're going to do a little trial run just to see how it does, just to see what sort of results we get. But we were going to be doing 2 giveaways, kind of like what we used to do way back in the day when the dinosaurs were still roaming around, where we used to have a giveaway both for Tuesdays and for Thursdays. We're just trying it out, seeing how it's going to work, but we do indeed have a shopping spree giveaway going on for tonight. So make sure, if you haven't already, get those entries in. I see we're at 32 congruent viewers, but only 7 likes so far, guys. Make sure to leave a like. You guys know what to do. Smash that like button. Let us know you guys want us to continue doing all this free, amazing content, and keep hitting that thumbs up button. Let's see what we got in the chat so far. Jaw, good to see you as well. Findin, hello. James Chalikas, hello. Twisted, bought something for 100 plus, still counts, right? Depends on when you place the order. If you place the order from, let's see here, from last Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, till today, Tuesday, all right, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You have a little less than an hour left before the deadline. If you place an order within that time frame, yes, 100%. Now, if you placed your order, say, yesterday, right, or even today, then you would have potentially qualified for double entries as well. So instead of just getting the 1 entry, now you got the 2 chances of winning the shopping spree giveaway. So there you go. Again, just take that into consideration. Shadow Ghost, good to see you as well. Mr. Ghost, how you doing, man? Quinton Self, hello. Cutter, what's going on, dog? Good to see you as well. Lucas Etheridge, hello. Yo, boys, what's happening? Joseph Key, my man, good to see you as well. It has been a little while. It has indeed been a little while. Tom B, hello. Good to see you as well. Let's say what? Also got another mystery box. Oh, I don't need another primary, Tom B. Hey, you know what? That's still great, though. That is still good for you, man. Still good news all for you, because you're going to get some dope stuff from there. The Winter Runner, hello, howdy, good to see you as well. Man, I'm glad to see everyone here. Oh, we got more people joining in. Darwin's Arbiter, hello. Joshua Landers, hello. Mark the Airsoft, dude, Mark, good to see you as well, man. It's been a hot minute as well. Gaming R, yes, it has been a hot minute as well. Hello. Darwin's Arbiter, DJ, my man. DJ, how you doing? Brewer, good to see you as well, man. Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah. I'm so glad we got more people joining in by the second. Guys, if you haven't already, again, make sure to leave a like on the stream. And remember, we do indeed have a giveaway for tonight. Your eyes do not deceive you. We do indeed have another shopping spree giveaway going on for tonight. We got 2 going on this week. Again, we wanted to see maybe this will help, maybe potentially bring some more people in. They don't have to wait as long before we can go ahead and do another giveaway, not on a weekly basis, right? So very cool to see. And guess what? The prizes can still stack. So just keep that in mind, right? But again, still very cool that we're bringing this kind of old format back, right? I still qualified, huh? So I am safe. Yes, you are still qualified. Again, if you place that order within that time frame that I mentioned earlier, then you do indeed have your entry. If you place your order today or even yesterday, you would have qualified for double entries. Again, that's why it's always important for anyone that is listening right now that doesn't already. Follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Discord server, all that good stuff. That is where you want to be to get all the need to know information whenever you want to know when there's a sale going on, or maybe sort of specials, new product development news, anything like that. Discord, IG, social medias are usually going to be the first places where we go ahead and post to. So make sure that you follow us there. Again, if you want to get all the happenings as what's going on at GI, that's where you want to be. That's why all the regs, that's why all the mods know where to go. Hello, Twig in Timber Fishing and Outdoors. Hello. Hope you all have an incredible night. Absolutely, man. Hope you are doing well as well. Hope you are doing great as well. If you guys want, again, if you guys didn't see it already, I have it written down right there. We're still going to be doing it. Double entries for all $20 plus orders. That is indeed correct. Anyone that places a $20 plus order is going to be entered into tonight with twice the chances of winning. If you want to get 20 chances of winning the shopping spree giveaway, I'm going to recommend that you go ahead and check out this mystery box right here. The 900K sub celebration mystery box, baby. That's where you want to be. That's where it's at the end of the day. Let's look at the prizes that you can get. All this good stuff, including a monster box where it's got close to a $1,300 prize value there that you're getting for $199. That is crazy. That is absolutely insane considering how much other cool stuff is on here as well. Again, this box is absolutely stacked. The most stacked box we've literally ever had. Even the lowest costing prize is going to be equal to, if not more than, what you actually paid for in this box. So again, it's guaranteed dub every single time, right? Your odds of getting something way more expensive than what you paid for is significantly higher than it's ever really been. So again, if you haven't already, get your box in while you guys can. And for anyone that is joining us for the very first time, I see we got 41 viewers. Good to see everyone as well. I appreciate every single one of you guys' views. Make sure to leave a like on this stream. If you guys have no idea what the hell I'm rambling on about, we are indeed talking about our shopping spree giveaway. I've updated the rules since we made the change, so I'm putting that down into the live chat. Make sure to go ahead and give that a read for all yourself so you can follow along. But yes, we do have a shopping spree giveaway going on for tonight. Same rules apply. Once we begin the randomization process, you are only going to have 10 minutes from whence I call the winning order number to be able to claim that prize if it is indeed you. Now, the order number is information you and us should have alone, and nobody else is going to be able to have that. We need to make sure that, again, the right person is claiming their prize and not just someone just trying to claim someone else's prize, which has unfortunately people have tried to do in the past, which really sucks, kind of puts a damper on everything, right? Kind of like when people get salty when they lose at these shopping sprees. Again, it's about building community, man, being able to give back to the Airsoft community that has been there with us since the beginning, over 21 years. Guys, haven't already, get those orders in, get those entries in before. So remember, double entries going on right now. So you order yourself a bag of BBs, a can of green gas, just get up to a $20 minimum, and you'll be getting 2 times the chances of being able to take home that prize pot all for yourself. I think I might have gotten Cisco's private collection box. I don't know. Drunk me ordered, so you'll have to consult with him. Ooh, that's hilarious, Tommy. That's actually funny. XR Preacher, good to see you as well. Happy Ghost Ninja, hello, hello, hello. Good to see you as well. And if you guys do have any airsoft related questions, maybe you guys want to go on and get another opinion before you jump the gun, or pull the trigger, double puns, on anything right now on the site. If you want to just go ahead and just get that last little bit of confirmation before you check out, make sure to go ahead and ask away down in the live chat. Put the letter Q right in front of your question right here, and I'll be able to go ahead and answer it to the best of my possible abilities. Right, I'll be able to answer it as much as I possibly can. Or if you guys want to ask me personal questions, you guys are more than welcome to. Again, the biggest takeaway from this is that we are doing a shopping spree giveaway tonight. Again, I'm advertising it all over the place, literally everywhere. So make sure that you guys take advantage of it. Again, if you guys want the shopping spree giveaways to continue, you guys want all this good stuff to keep going, you're gonna have to make sure to get those orders in before it's too late. And I know that we can do it, especially considering not too recently, or not too long ago, I should say, we actually were able to get up to 900K subs, 900,000 subscribers on our main YouTube channel. Is absolutely crazy. Again, that's it goes to show just how many people, again, like, or how much I should say, that YouTube does not share any of our content around whatsoever, considering how many subscribers we have, and again, just the sheer amount of people that tune up for these lives. But you know what? I'm appreciative of all the views that I get regardless, man. I actually genuinely am. Appreciate every single one of you guys taking the time out of your day to hang out with me during these streams. It's going to be a blast, man. I actually enjoy doing all this stuff for you guys. Northern Huntsman, hello, hello, hello. Try to support as much as you can. Y'all gonna make. I mean, I'm just saying. You compare us to pretty much everywhere else. I mean, it ain't no secret that we definitely got the best deals in town. Ain't no secret that we got the best deals going around by mile, but freaking insane amounts, man. Josh Bizjak, hello. Good to see you as well, my man. What's up, man? Good to see you as well. 1 mil chain. Yeah, we're getting close. We are definitely getting close to the 1 mil subscribers, man. We're definitely getting close to it. 900,000 subs is that's no small feat, man. That is no small feat. That took a lot of work, especially within the last year. It's been incredibly difficult to, grow organically. We really have to try to do everything we can possibly think of to try to like gain more and more support. And it's only getting tougher. It's definitely an uphill battle, but it is something that Boaz and I have been working really, really hard at. Everyone at GI has been working really, really hard towards, and I'm glad that we were able to get here, but I know we can do more. I definitely know that we can achieve more. I want the shopping spree giveaway to continue. I want Airsoft GI to continue expanding, right? Appreciate the feedback, Mitch. Absolutely, absolutely. It's Corona time. Good name. Absolutely freaking vibe of a name. Darktree, good to see you as well. And you guys haven't already. Another thing, too, that's going to be very important is making sure that we share this around as much as we possibly can. A lot of players still, unfortunately, don't know that the shopping spree giveaway even is a thing. Even after all this time of us advertising, and unfortunately, again, the reach of social media can only go so far, apparently, right? Whenever you do airsoft-related content, apparently, again, it's very, 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 very a big rabbit hole in this. But essentially, we definitely need everyone's help to get the word spread out as much as we can, man, to let people know, especially newer players or people that are trying to get into the hobby but don't really know where to go to hang out, where's a good source of information, right? This is definitely going to be a place where people are going to want to go. Right? It's definitely going to be a place where people are going to want to go. Again, because nobody else does a shopping spree giveaway. Nobody else gives back as much as we really do. It's not really even so much of a competition, but it's just stating a fact at the end of the day. We're just stating the obvious right here. Nobody comes close to what it is that we do in terms of how much we give back and how much we want to be involved with our own community. Twisted, I see we got a question here about the Vorsk VX14, one with the mix suppressor, but is there anything people have said about it? I haven't seen anything, reviews about it. Like to know. So here's the thing when it comes to the Vorsk. We actually have a whole video that we dedicated to Vorsk as an overview, right? It may not be model specific, but I'll say this because I have actually a little bit of experience with the Vorsk VX14. I'll even look that up for you. VX14, right? Wait for that to load. I actually genuinely dig this pistol a lot. I think they're actually pretty sick, right? I like the fact that you get so much value there, and that's what it's all about when it comes to Vorsk. You get a very, very solid base for you to be able to throw in whatever upgrades that you wanted to and to build off of. Now, in terms of what you get out the box, while the performance is not going to be anything super noteworthy, it's not bad at all. They actually perform fairly decently, but the thing that you're getting is going to be the sheer amount of value. Again, for this price, you are getting both the airsoft pistol and you are also getting the mock suppressor as well. There's a bunch of little internal components that typically come included as well with Vorsk pistols, where you get a lot of the OEM components, like a replacement loading nozzle, a different spring if you wanted to use CO2. There's a lot of cool things you get out the box, and it's really, really nice, right? Oh, of course, right? They'll all typically use their threaded outer barrels as well. Only downside is that they're the opposite spec of what we use here in the U.S., which, I mean, makes sense. European country, right? European company. But you still can build off of this very, very easily. I know a guy that actually does own a VX14 and has been able to swap out the outer barrel. He was able to go ahead and put some more internal upgrades like a Type 4 inner barrel, bucking, of course, right? You got to go with the basics. And I believe he even put on a different magwell on this as well. He's done a few things to it. Like, you can still build this off. And for the price of what, $141? That's nothing, man, at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, that's actually a very, very attainable price point for a lot of players. So with Vorsk, when you get it, you are getting a really, really solid base that has a lot of potential and a lot of goodies right out the box. Mark, are you guys planning on getting the G&G Lev R50? Yes, Mark. We have said it beforehand in previous streams, but in case you missed it, yes, we will be indeed being able to carry the Lev R15. It's just going to be a matter of when G&G allows us to put it on the site. Because G&G wants to make sure that we don't put it up preemptively. You know what I mean? It kind of sucks when someone does that. We have to play by G&G's rules. We have to be able to play by G&G's rules and go with what they say at the end of the day. Right? They set the rules. If we put it up early, that's a good way to get in trouble with them and for us to never be able to carry it. So as soon as we get the go-ahead from G&G, Mark, we will be able to go ahead and list it on our site. And you bet your ass we're going to be posting that on every single platform that we possibly can, because I know that a lot of you guys have been looking forward to that Lev R for some time. Let's see here. Green Gas NX. Oh, you bought the bundle for it? Oh, dude, even better. Even better for it, man. That's absolutely like the best, man. That's getting a bundle for it is 100%. That's talk about value right there. Literally everything you need to get out and play, man. Ghost, I was looking at item 712, and I was wondering if the front sight on it can be removed. Next question is, are you able to paint it for me, and how much would it cost me? I personally don't do any paint jobs. I don't do custom work like paint jobs or anything like that, but let's see here. Let's see, 4129. What exactly are we looking at here? Let's see here. Okay, let's go back here. All right. Where's my left chat? There we go. Are you able to take off the front side off of this bad boy? You should still be able to. I don't believe it's going to be set to the outer barrel. Like, it's not like one solid piece or anything. You could definitely take off. Bear in mind, with this, it is going to be, with it, most 416s that I've noticed, they're like really well they're really well built, but they're a little bit over engineered, meaning that it might be a little bit of a pain to get that front sight off. But could you theoretically paint it? Yeah, you could be able to. You should be able to. But yeah, you should be able to remove the front sight. To answer the main question goes, yes, you should be able to remove the front sight. It might take some time. You might need to use like a little bit of a punch or something, like a really, really small punch and a little bit of hammer work there. But I mean, it should be possible. You know, I've seen it done before on very similar looking models. Remember, guys, they try to take advantage right now. Every single qualifying order that you place in, $20 or more, automatically qualifies for double entries right now. So make sure to get those BBs, get those green gas, get all your essentials, get that airsoft gun you've been eyeing, and now you have twice the chance of being able to take home the prize pot for tonight. It's going to be absolutely insane. Don't miss out on all the opportunities that have been given to you, man. Do not waste out. Let's see here. Y'all got a timeline for the Lancer Gen 4s. As far as we know, Tom B, soon. I believe maybe within like about a month, maybe 2 timeline, is potentially what we're looking at for the Gen 4 series to be coming up. Let's see here. See, he's just oh my goodness, I completely forgot to, oh shoot, whoopsie daisy, I accidentally made a little bit of an oopsie. Oopsie, I forgot, I accidentally took down, I was like, what is it, what's missing from here? I just saw it right now. I accidentally forgot to put this down right here. Hold on, one second. What is it? 5 for every 50. 1 second, I forgot to put in the other promo there. I forgot to put that in. 5 for every 50. You know, let's do it on the next. Let's do it on the next one. My bad, guys. My bad. I forgot to go ahead and put this down as well. For every 50 spent. There we go. Absolutely. There you go. 5 for every 50 spent. Yes, you also get 5 entries for every $50 you spend right now. Oh, and I want to give a shout out too. We got some people getting the orders in. Alicia with the 15 entries, Zane with the 10, James with the 2, Gnarls with the 2, and Jonathan with the 10. Abso-freaking-lutely. Absolutely, guys. Again, the promos are there on screen for y'all to take advantage of, right? Double entries for all orders, $20 or more, and every $50 that you spend will be getting you 5 entries into the shopping spree. So don't miss out. Now's the time to get that airsoft gun that you've been eyeing for. Look, this one, for example, right? Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely freaking beautiful, right? Right, at 50 for every 5, right? Again, take a look at this. That's 50 entries, or no, that's 55 entries right there. Hello, that'd be insane. You'd have a hell of a chance of winning that, man. You'd have a hell of a chance of winning the prize pot tonight if you were to get your order for that. But again, that's just an example. You can get so many different things right now. So this is my second giveaway I have attended because I am still brand new to the sport. If I hypothetically won, would I put my info here or somewhere else? Okay, Twisted, that is a fantastic question. I will put the rules for the shopping spree giveaway into the live chat as well for all y'all to read up on. But yes, essentially, if you're winning, or if your order number is the order number that ends up getting called as the winner for tonight's giveaway, yes, you would have to put down your full name and the last 4 digits of your telephone number, so the ones that match on the order itself, right? When you place your order information, now it always asks you what's your name, what's your full name. It's going to ask for that info. So we're going to ask for the full name and the last 4 digits of your telephone number into this specific live chat on YouTube. That's where you put it in, only if that's your winning order number that is called. If it is yours, put it in. You'll have 10 minutes to do so. If you're not here within the 10-minute time frame, the prize ends up stacking till the very next shopping spree, which again, like we announced, is going to be this Thursday as well. So we are going to be, at least for this week, we're kind of doing a trial run, seeing how it goes. We're going to be doing 2 giveaways per week, so Tuesdays and Thursdays. Just trying it out, see how it goes, just like how we used to do way, way, way back in the day before I even started hosting it myself. There we go. Sweet, sweet. All right, cool. But yes, that is a very good question, Twist. That is a fantastic question. So you answered that one as well. So I'm assuming Twister was a simple pistol for starters. That is good because yes, it is, Twisted. That is indeed. You believe that rumor is indeed true. Granted, like any other gas blowback pistol, it will require a little bit of, a little bit of know-how, right? Being able to go ahead and disassemble and being able to clean it as needed is going to be a big necessity for any gas blowback pistol. Maintenance is key. Because if there is a problem with your gas blowback, anything, whether it be SMG, pistol, or rifle, the first thing that anyone's going to ask you, as soon as you have problems, okay, when's the last time you cleaned it? That's a big thing, you know what I mean? And if anything goes wrong, it's not gonna be anyone else's fault but your own, really, at the end of the day. Jaw, how is the A&K Polymer Mark 46? I've been looking at it ever since you recommended it over the Classic Army for the weight, but how does it perform? Honestly, pretty solid. All 249s are going to be, in terms of just general performance out the box, right? If you're talking like the A&K, the Classic Army, they're all going to perform very similarly. You know what I mean? Not one's going to have a distinct advantage over the other in terms of just range, accuracy, rate of fire. The A&K one is based off the Classic Army one. But if you were just looking for one that's going to give you that same performance and upgradability, because that's the thing with 249s, they have a lot of potential when it comes to upgrades. You know, there's that the 249 is a tried and true LMG platform for years. It has been for a very, very long time. It's been a mainstay in pretty much any Milsim event that you go to. You will find 249s pretty much everywhere, right? That is going to be the go-to LMG platform for a lot of players. So, of course, there's going to be a lot of support for it, which is a very good thing. And thankfully, both the A&K, the Polymer one, and the Classic Army variations they're interchangeable in terms of their parts. So it's very, very cool to see. And out of the box, it actually performs fairly well. I would suggest, you know, for as hard as people want to run it, it will need a few more upgrades, but I can say the same thing about the Classic Army one. You know what I mean? Especially with that piston, it's like, out of the box, like one of the first things, like the first thing that I recommend to everyone who buys one to swap out as soon as they can, or they feel like they want to start upgrading their batteries, like, oh, I want to start using a level 1. Okay, not without changing out that piston, though. Not without changing out that piston. That is the big one. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay. But yes, that is a fantastic question. Actually, you know what? I'll pull them up. I'll pull up the A&K Mark 46. Because I like it that much. MK 46. And they still have a lot of potential. Actually, Squirrely Nuts, that was actually one that he had bought my my private collection mystery box way back in the day. And I had hooked him up with the Polymer one. And he was actually very happy. Even though he wanted the metal, he was actually still very happy with it. And especially with the fact that, again, the gearbox is going to be the exact same. And he even upgraded his as well. He actually posted a picture on Discord, I believe. If you haven't, check it out. Again, just Discord overall. Just a fantastic place to be. And remember, guys, double entries for any order, $20 or more. Again, so get those BBs, get those green guys, get all the essentials you need. Dress up your airsoft gun, however it is that you like. However, once you get up to $50, you'll be getting 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. So don't miss and don't skip out on this amazing opportunity, my guys. Don't miss out, especially with that 900K getting you 20 entries. Especially with the 900K getting you 20 entries automatically. No questions about it. There you go. Left a link to that as well. Okay, answered those as well. Scrolling down to the most recent ones. If you don't pay the dentists, they will just punch you in the face. What? What is going on there? I have never been to a dentist that threatened me with violence like that. Never been to one that threatened me with violence like that. Toast, hello there. Good to see you as well. Crazy Jag, good to see you. Hello. F in the chat. Let's see. ORPK. So that's that one as well. My brain is fried from 2 things. 1, recovering from a root canal. Oh, Jesus. Oh, here's the thing. I have yet to experience a root canal. Right? I generally... I guess I think it's one of those things that's out of your control, like, you know, getting your wisdom room. I don't know. I generally do a pretty good job of, like, keeping my teeth, like, really clean. Like, I always, you know, make sure to clean them. I don't go to the dentist as often as I should for, like, regular cleanings, but even then, like, I do a pretty good job of, like, cleaning my teeth. I've never had experienced a root canal, like, ever in my life. That's every time my dad gets one, because he gets one a lot. Every time my dad gets one, he always describes it like it's absolute torture. I would not want to do that. I'm sorry that you are going through that right now. Fish Dickum, what's going on, Fish Dickum? Wolverine Reaper Gen 2 or Polar Star F2 going into an SPR DMR build, likely a Classic Army M110. Well, okay, if you're going Classic Army M110, get the ECS one so you don't got to do anything to it. I would say this. For SPR DMR builds, you don't really have to do either one. However, if you really want to do one, maybe the Reaper, just what I hear from people, like, overall, no, either of them are bad. I hear a lot of good things about the Reaper. I mean, at that point, I'd say flip a coin, really, at the end of the day. If you want my genuine, honest opinion, don't go HPA on that rifle either way, because, again, if you're getting the one with the ECS programmable trigger unit, you're set. You don't got to do anything. You don't got to do anything, man. You are pretty much set to go. But again, if you really want to HPA something, then sure. I would say maybe just go with the Reaper. You can go with the F2, but I feel like you might as well just go all the way and go Reaper Gen 2. But again, that's just personal preference, really, at the end of the day. There's no wrong answer. This answers that. Yeah. Cool. I've had one once when I was like 7, where I also had a crown put on my molars. Oh, it was terrible. Respect for anyone who's going through the root canal recoveries. Thoughts and prayers for Mark. Thoughts and prayers, guys. Send F in the chats for Mark. But guys, again, make sure to take advantage now while you can. You guys have 34 minutes left before the deadline for tonight's giveaway. Remember, promotions are on the left side of me right there. Double entries for all $20 plus orders. Doesn't matter what it can be. BBs, batteries, chargers, flashlights, anything that's $20 or more, you will be getting double entries into the giveaway. Not only that, you get 5 entries for every $50 that you spend right now at GI. 50 for every 5. So now time to pick up them airsoft gats, boy. Now's the time to pick up all those airsoft goodies that you've been eyeing. Make your dream loadout come true. Make your dreams come true, as my man Shia LaBeouf once said. All right, now's the time to definitely do so, because then you'll be getting entered into tonight's giveaway. That's right. It's not happening tomorrow. It's not happening Thursday. We have one for Thursday, but we got one especially for tonight. We're doing 2 shopping spree giveaways this week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. So don't miss out on tonight's. I want to give a shout out to Darwin's got himself the 2 entries as well. Again, some people have placed orders, but not too many. Some people have placed orders. They extra want it tonight. Ackright, how's your night going so far for you guys? Ackright, hello, Ackright. Good to see you as well. Man, it is going great for me. I'm hanging out with the chat, letting people know that we got another shopping spree giveaway tonight going on. We're going to the old OG system. What we used to do way back in the day before I started hosting, we used to do a giveaway both on Tuesday nights and Thursday nights. We're just seeing how it goes. It's just a trial run. If you guys like it, cool. If we get to get a lot of people involved in this system, then sure, we'll keep it going. You know, whatever works really at the end of the day is kind of our mindset with this. But yeah, again, I kind of like it that we are doing 2 giveaways a week, just because, again, it's like you don't have to wait as long, you know, before you get that payoff. It's a more instantaneous payoff where you can get one on pretty much every single night stream that we do. Right, so you get one for Tuesday, right, again, beginning of the week, sweet, you know, you got a little bit of time to go and get entered from the last Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time till the Tuesday, right, and then you got Tuesday to Thursday. Now, the Tuesday to Thursday giveaway is going to be very interesting, because, again, it's going to be a lot less of a time frame that you have to work with, right, so I'm just saying right now, if you guys want a chance to win, you got to get those orders in. Mr. Savage 10, yes, Mr. Savage 710, good to see you as well, but it is doing a giveaway tonight. We got 2 of them for this week, man, 2 of them. Teeth being ground down is one of my favorite smells. Oh, that I do know the smell of. That I do know the calcium being broken down. Brings me nightmares. Brings me absolute nightmare. What the fuck, damn, making me want to get the $50. I mean, that'll work, Mr. Savage 710. That's definitely 5 more entries that you would get compared to some people who don't even think that the shopping spree giveaway apparently is real. I don't know. Some people believe that it's not real. Some people actually, I've actually not even no bullshit. I've actually even heard this being told to me in person before, because we always tell everyone that comes in the actual walk-in showroom, right? Especially if they ever want to place an order for something, we'll always let them know, hey, we got a shopping spree giveaway where you can win some like awesome prizes, right? We'll have a prize pod that you can goes up to crazy amounts, right? I'll tell them this, and some customers are like, it piques their attention, like, oh, what time is it? And I let them all the details. And the first question is, oh, do I actually have to be there to watch thank you. Do I actually have to be there in order to claim it? I'm like, well, yeah, you want to support, make sure we support people that are, or reward, I should say, want to reward people that are actually supporting us and watching all our content. And then they're like, oh, no, thanks. And then they'll just dip. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, man. Thanks. Appreciate all the support you've been doing, man. It just happens. It just happens. So again, that really does mean a lot to me, that when you guys actually do put the time to just, even if you're not watching, just listening in on these live streams that we do, it really does mean a lot. Because again, the fact that you're still listening in does wonders. It really, really does help out. It does show your support. So again, if you haven't already, make sure to leave a like on the stream. That lets us know for sure that you guys do like the content that we are putting out there, and we'll know to continue doing it, or if we need to stop, we'll need to stop. The same thing with these shopping spree giveaways. We can always take them away at the end of the day, depending on how participation goes. So the fact that you guys are getting your orders in, making sure you're leaving a like on the stream, and sharing it around too, really does wonders for us. If the teeth break when you chew, don't let the calcium go to waste. Trust. I was talking about this is on par with the Crytek trying it with 0 upgrades. What are your thoughts on that, Tomby? Yeah, it's not wrong. If you're talking about like range and accuracy, like, yeah, if anything, I'd probably say that the LT probably would actually be better, to be honest, because again, you're getting a Type 4 barrel out the box. You're getting a lot of stuff that, back in the day when the Schmeitek was brand new, you wouldn't really see a lot of these features on anything less than $300. It just wasn't really common, if like at all even possible, right? Most of the time, you'd have to spend $300+ to even get maybe even half of what a lot of the stuff can do. Hell, even the Gen 3s now, especially right now, if you guys didn't hear, Lancer Tactical has been experiencing some price reductions, right? They've been going down in price, right? So if you go AEGs, go Lancer Tactical AEGs, for example, right? Go Lancer Tactical AEGs, right? All these have been dropping in price like crazy. It's insane, especially some of the cooler looking ones like the Helions. Dude, those have dropped insanely. They used to be like, a Gen 3 Helion used to be, let's see if I can find an example so I can show you. Where'd it go? Okay, let's type in Helion. I'll show you an example. Helion. Right? If you type in Helion, yeah, for example, this bad boy. Right? 175 discounted, 171. Fucking, that's crazy, dude. That's absolutely insane. You used to have to get these for like full price, 230, 240, around there. And even then, that was still amazing for what you were getting, right? That was still absolutely amazing, right? Considering you also got the Nebula ETU pre-installed, right? You can program the trigger, burst fire modes, or even a binary trigger if you wanted to as well. 603 Type 1 barrel, quick change spring system, the works, literally the works, right? But now they went from 234 to now 175, and they're even discounted still further. God, I can't even express how absolutely insane this one is, especially this one. This is one of my favorite ones. This is actually, unironically, one of my favorite models that from the Gen 3 lineup. But that's not all there is to it. If you guys check this out right here, what do we see? Here? We got do my eyes deceive me? The greatest Airsoft starter package is back. That's right. I've been working behind the scenes to get you guys more greatest starter packages and revising them as well. So this is going to be a fantastic pick for anyone that's getting into the hobby, right? Because you literally cannot beat this freaking deal, dude. You cannot beat this deal. You are getting a Gen 2 of your choosing, right? A Gen 2 of your choosing. Bear in mind, this does also come included with a quick change spring system, out in the Gen 2, so you can bring this to both indoor, outdoors, on the fly, right? You get not only the Airsoft model itself, right? You get a pretty decent pair of goggles and a lower profile mesh mask that will still have ear protection. More and more fields, as we're finding out, are requiring hard ear protection. So again, being able to find a mask that's going to be able to accommodate that while still allowing you to aim down sights more comfortably is going to be a big positive, because I know the original one came included with a full face mask, and that was great, but it was still a little rough to go ahead and use any optics once you decided to get into it. So this is going to make it a lot easier. Multifunctional chest rig is back, because again, this chest rig was honestly perfect. It literally gets the job done and still has room for more upgrades and modularity. This is compatible with the Swift Clip system. It has hook and loop on the back end, so you can put a little abdominal, like dangler pouch on there. You can put this on a plate carrier if you wanted to that uses the same Swift Clip system. You also, of course, will be getting a bag of BBs, an additional mid-cap magazine, and, of course, a 9.6mm hydrate battery and a smart charger. Well, again, everything you need to basically get started right out the box, right? It is absolutely insane. And, again, normal price for a lot of this stuff, you can get up to pay up to like $350 sometimes for a lot of this stuff. You get all these, no matter which version you end up picking up, all of them for $199 right now. That is insanely good. That is absolutely freaking insane, right? So all this, no matter which version you end up getting, $199 is a crazy steal. It is a crazy, crazy steal. So if you know anyone that's getting started in Airsoft, maybe even yourself, or you just wanted to go ahead and pick up like a good value package, honestly, you can't really beat this. And I know because we've looked, and nothing beats this at all, man. Seriously, it's crazy. Apparently, this was very popular, so because I had to redo a lot of these because they actually initially all sold out. They were all sold out, like, fairly quickly. I think we had them for, like, less than a month's time, and every single version that we carried just sold out, right? So I'm glad that we were able to go ahead and bring it back and still technically keep the cost under $200. Oh, man, it's a hot one today. All right, third, new server support. Oh, that is a starter pack. Yes, it is, Twisted. Absolutely. Twisted, you are absolutely right. This is indeed the starter pack to end all starter packs, really, at the end of the day. Acratics, good to see you as well, my man. Not gonna lie, I have no clue what's happening. This could be spectacular. No worries, my man. No worries. You tuned in for a fantastic stream. This is going to be a shopping spree giveaway stream that we're doing. Right, where we have a shopping spree giveaway. We are literally going to be giving away a shopping spree. You know, that way you can go ahead and place orders through Airsoft GI on our behalf, essentially, right? It's crazy good right now, meaning the entries are very low. All you got to do is place a $20 or greater order, and you're automatically in, right? It doesn't require any more additional cost of entry as long as you just place an order through GI. Happens to be $20 or more, you're in, no questions asked, and all you got to do is do what you're doing right now and just watch or listen in onto this live stream. That's literally all it takes. We've been doing this for over 2 years, right? It's so simple, and we've been able to generate a good following for this, but we're trying to get more and more people involved in this. So do us a favor, Skibbity Spectacular, share this around with as many people as you possibly can. Let people know that the live streams are where it's meant to be, man. It's where the party's at, man. You don't miss out. Don't be square. You know, you got to be there. I said that backwards, but it still sounded kind of cool when I said it out loud. But yes. It doesn't matter what it is that you order, automatically entered. We even have promotions going on right now to help you out. As long as you order $20 or more, you get double entries. You get double entries into the shopping spree. So get those BBs, get those green gas, whatever it is that you want right now, just to load up so you have an entry. You'll be getting two times the entries in. However, once you reach $50, then you'll be getting 5 for every $50 that you spend. Right? So let's say you get an airsoft gun, it's $100 flat. Easy. That's 10 entries on the shopping spree. 150, that's 15. 200, that's 20. You get the idea. If you want the 20 entries and still want to have a chance at winning something even more expensive than what you actually paid for, I'm going to strongly recommend that you check out the 900K Sub Celebration Mystery Box. Again, 20 entries automatically upon purchase and a possibility of winning some fucking amazing, literally amazing prizes on here, including the near 1,300 value monster box that you get here. $1,300. That's crazy. That's crazy, where you get all 4 of these top-of-line AEGs and just one prize. That's a grand prize there. And again, all this stuff here, again, you can still win some amazing products. Everything's going to be, at the very least, the lowest costing prize equal to what you spend. But the majority of the prize here costs more. So your odds of winning something more expensive are fucking insanely good, man. Insanely good. And you guys got exactly 22 minutes before we go ahead and begin the randomization process, for the deadline to be entered in the giveaway. So if you haven't already, get those orders in. If you have questions, put the letter Q right in front of your question. I'll be able to help out as much as I possibly can. Isaias, I'm going to start an Airsoft channel about gun reviews. Oh, actually, I think I saw you asked one earlier, didn't you? No, okay, yeah, I see it. I'm going to be starting an Airsoft channel about gun reviews. How should I tag Airsoft? Should I leave a little mention in the video? I don't know anything about YouTube videos with Airsoft. No worries, man. Obviously... If you can, we always appreciate it whenever you can give us like a mention in the video itself. If you want to, if you're on our Discord server, share the link to us, DM it to us. We even have a whole chat dedicated to sharing your own content. If you guys didn't know that or didn't see it, it is there, where you can share your own personal content on there. You can tag us as well on our Discord server. Let us know, hey, I mentioned you guys in our video. Feel free to go ahead and share around it, and we can do that. We can totally do that. We don't mind doing that at all. We can definitely do that for you, especially if you want to do like actual reviews and stuff and you want to mention us. That's cool, man. We really, really appreciate the exposure that you do. That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. See here. Man, I went 3 2s with 3 to spare. I don't think I want to get anything else. Maybe an AK platform, but I don't know. AKs are dope. AKs are dope. That is a hell of a starter pack with many different models of guns to choose. That's right. We got 14. Is 14 right now? Yeah, we got 14 different models where you can choose from right now. 14 different variations which you can choose from. But I'm going to say this. Just like the last run, options are going to be a little, or numbers, I should say, quantity is limited. So if you were thinking about getting it, get it sooner than later. I'm just going to say that. You're going to want to get it in sooner than later. We don't have a billion of these things. I'm just going to say that. And yes, entries are low for tonight. So guys, come on, let's get this shopping spree giveaway going. Get those entries in. I know you can get some orders in. I know you can. $20 entry. That's all it takes, baby. That is literally all it takes to get those entries in and to have a shot. Technically speaking, have 2 shots at winning that prize pot for tonight. What's up with the Lance 4 Gen for drop, bro. What's up with the Lancer Gen 4 drop, bro? Again, as soon as we can actually get a legit date, then yeah, we're going to be putting that down, Creekside. So again, patience is always going to be required when it comes to pre-ordering basically anything, whether it be games, Airsoft, because even when it comes to games, too, a lot of times, sometimes I wish they would have pushed the date back so we can develop it a little bit more. That's opposed to rushing a product out. The Gen 4s, I believe, initially were supposed to come out a little bit earlier, but again, upon QC, they want to make sure that everything is good, and if there's anything that can be improved, they're going to do it. I think we can all appreciate that. I think that's something that any Airsofter can truly appreciate. Is like, okay, we're going to hold it back a little bit more because we want to make sure that we just QC everything down to the nines. We want to make sure that you are getting the best optimal product that you can possibly get, as opposed to, okay, yeah, we'll keep a hard, ETA on the release date, right? Keep it a hard date, and then immediately push it out. Regardless of how it actually comes out. Whenever they cross the ocean, right? When they cross the water, when we get it in, okay, just gonna push it out immediately. I appreciate when they take a little bit more time, so I don't mind waiting a little bit more, and I'm sure you guys wouldn't mind either. There you go. Not off topic, but what kind of 2D print would I use to 3D print a receiver or something like that? That is a very good question, Skibbity Spectator. I actually don't know a ton about 3D printers. I have looked into getting one, but honestly, I was like, man, I could just buy a receiver, and I don't mind, because a lot of times, I guess it depends on what material or what grade you're using for materials for when you're 3D printing, but they can be pretty brittle. I agree. Just excited. It's a beast. Dude, it is going to be a beast. The fact that it comes included with the Nebula 2 ETU is going to be freaking sick. It's an optical ETU as opposed to the OG using the magnets. Nothing wrong with that one. Again, just some people do want to be able to swap out their gear ratio, their gears set right out the box, right? They want to be able to swap it out for something a little bit faster. So it's going to make it a lot easier in the long run with the Nebula 2. Dude, the ambidextrous controls got me excited. Shoot off both hands. It sounds perfect. Yeah, absolutely. Hunter Robble, opinion on the Titan lithium-ion batteries. Here's my opinion on just lithium batteries in general, whether it be from Titan or from Zion, because believe it or not, they come from the same factory. If you guys didn't know, now you know. When it comes to those lithium-ion batteries, I think they're great for, again, just having a shit ton of energy, right? The milliamperage is so freaking high. Here's something that I guess a lot of people don't really take into account, though. The lithium-ion batteries are significantly thicker than LiPo batteries, right? They're a lot bigger. And I get it. Higher milliamperage is going to hold more. I understand that. But I do feel like there is a little bit of, I would say, too much hype, I think, or at least misplaced hype for the lithium-ion batteries, whether it be from Titan or from Zion. Because I've owned them. I've owned both, right? I've owned both, and I can safely say they are great batteries, but they are not my go-to battery. They are not my go-to battery, especially for a lot of regular walk-on games. I typically will not, right? It's a lot of battery to house. I will typically only use those batteries for a Milsim event, and I'll only use them in very particular platforms. It's very hard to be able to get a gun with a very cool, minimalist, sleek setup that can also use a battery like that, because those batteries are just way too thick. They're way too much. You really have to swap out your stock, or God forbid if your gun's front-wired. God forbid if you got a front-wired gun and you want to run one of those. It's just not happening. Not unless you duct tape it to the handguard or something, you know what I mean? That's pretty much going to be the only option you have at that point. So for me, it's not my go-to. It's a great battery, and I would say if you want to pick one up, if you're going to be doing a longer event, or if you're in any sort of like games that take a much longer, we're talking like over an hour gameplay, and you really dump rounds, then I would say yeah, it's worth it. But other than that, I would say you're fine with just picking up like 1,000 milliamperage battery. You know what I mean? Worst case scenario, you'd pick 2 of them. But they're a lot smaller, a lot more compact, and it's a lot easier to stuff into like your buffer tube, or if your gun is front wired, it's a lot easier to work off that. Like to keep it 150, so if not, it's a good thing. I'll save up heavily. Absolutely, Twisted. Nothing wrong with that. You can win tonight. Get your orders in. Absolutely, get your orders in. You guys got 16 minutes and not a second more. 16 minutes before the deadline to enter the shop is really get those orders in, people. Get them in if you guys want to have a shot at winning the prize pot for tonight. Again, we're doing a shopping giveaway tonight as well. For anyone that's just listening in right now, has been paying attention, maybe you're sitting on the toilet, right, drinking your coffee, whatever it might be, listen to this, hear this. We have a shopping spree giveaway in 15 minutes, less than 15 minutes. So get your orders in now while you can. Every $20 order, right, will be getting you double the entry. You got twice the chance of winning. However, Once your order reaches $50 or more, every $50 you spend will be getting you 5 entries into tonight's giveaway. So don't miss out. Get those orders in. That makes more sense now. Yeah, no, you ain't dumb, man. Skip it. You ain't dumb. Don't worry. You ain't dumb at all, man. You asking questions. That's what's important. Is that starter pack going to stay around for a while, or is that just a limited edition thing? Shadow Ghost. So it's not like, I guess you could call it limited edition. It's basically until we run out. It's basically until we run out of the stuff needed to go ahead and build this combo for you. We have a very set number of these, right? So I'm just saying, Shadow Ghost. It's definitely in your best. It's definitely in your favor if you were going to get one sooner than later. Because again, I can't vouch that these will be here for very long. Considering the last starter package set that we had, the last sets lasted less than a month. In less than a month's time, they were all sold out, every single version. I mean, it makes sense, right? For that price point, less than $200, right? Same thing with this one. You know, you're getting all this good stuff. Like, dude, hell yeah. There's nothing on the planet that beats this. Nothing that even comes close to beating it. So definitely would be the thing to get. Fishing. I've been getting more into battle rifle builds lately, mainly due to it being something different than a Mayo M4 AK. Favorite models and or recommendations. Like I said last time, Fish Stickum, my favorite battle rifle to recommend for anyone that wants something easy to get into, there's 2 options. I would say go for the M110. Go for like a Classic Army M110 or an M10 of some kind. This one in particular, yeah. Dude, especially at that price point. Are you kidding me? $319? That's insane. That is absolutely insane. You literally don't have to do anything to this, and you're good to play as is. Seriously, you are good to play as is with this bad boy, especially with that price, $319. That's crazy. That's crazy. Magazines are still available. Even PTS does make some EPMs for this. Bear in mind, they are really, really stiff, and it is a very tight fit, but you can get it to work. I would also say that you can go with the I put tabs. Classic Army G3. Classic Army G3. Easy. The G3 SG1, that's going to be a fantastic pick for anyone. 231, even more affordable, right? Again, this is going to be a very easy platform to find, considering mid-caps are readily available. Still uses a version 2 gearbox, so you get a lot of the easiness of finding upgraded parts, but again, in a more unique platform. And you can still customize the externals of this. You can find different style handguards for this. If you wanted to go something a little bit more modern, like an M-lock rail, they make it. If you wanted to find, put any sort of short dot or an optic of your choice on here, get a claw mount, you'll be able to do so. It's very easy. This would be a platform that I'd recommend to anyone that wants to venture out of the M4, the AR-15 style platform, but still have something that's convenient. You know what I mean? That's the other downside too with going with something unique and different, is finding anything in terms of upgrade parts for it as well. Yeah, Mark is here. Yeah, Mark is indeed here, boss man. I want to give a shout out to Darwin, got himself the 2 entries. James got himself 2 entries. And then Darwin again with the 2 entries. There you go, baby. There you go. There you go. Hell yeah. Dark Tree, Isaias, how do you feel about the Ares series AGs? Ares are, okay. Ares I like, but it's very specific what I like with Ares. I recognize that Ares ETUs are not going to be the best. I'll be completely honest. At least the older ones that were out there, they're not the best. They were not the best. They were one. I'll applaud them for being innovative. They were definitely one of the first ones that you can program for different fire modes, and they were available in platforms that were a little bit more affordable at the time. Some of them have gone up in price, but just generally speaking, they were more affordable than a lot of the other options available. However, the fact that you needed a separate module just to program, it was literally a whole separate thing that you needed to buy additionally, that wasn't cheap, in order to actually utilize the ETU, was kind of bogus, right? It was kind of bogus, not very cash money of Ares, right? And the fact that, again, if you use just a little bit too high of discharge rate on those batteries sometimes, or if you push the gun a little too hard, you can burn out the ETU. It has happened. Granted, it was during the time when ETUs weren't all that common, so it does get a pass a bit. I do like them. I think it's very specific with what you're asking for. Like, I have, the Ares L1A1 FAL. I have an Ares OEM'd G36C. That one's pretty cool. It's the one with the pre-installed 2-round burst. Bossman says, don't touch it with a 10-foot pole. I use those guns, and here's the thing. I'll put it to you this way. The guns work. I haven't fielded the G36 too much, right? Because, again, it's just mostly just something that I just wanted as a collector's piece at the end of the day. But the FAL Doesn't work in semi anymore. It works in full auto, but it doesn't work in semi anymore. However, will I still bring it to an MSW event? Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. I play with my guns. I play with every single one of my guns. You know what I mean? I like to use them. I get my money's worth at the end of the day. But if you want, like, just comparatively, even if you compare it to, like, a standard Gen 2, with what, you know, what's going to be the better Gen 2, easy. You're just looking for a purchase that's going to make a lot more sense. Go with like a Gen 2, go with a Gen 3. They're going to be a lot better in terms of just reliability, performance, upgradability. You know, going to be a lot more to get out of like just your bare bones basic Gen 2 or even a Gen 3. You know, that's what I would say about that. But it depends on who you ask. Just for everybody's info, if you have a question, put a Q. Absolutely. It's not easy. Yeah, thank you, Shadow Ghost. It is difficult sometimes, especially when we got a very active chat. But I am grateful that we have people that do want to chime in and want to be active in the live chat. I'm always grateful for that. Yeah, he definitely has his opinions on it, and it's fair. It's totally fair. I get it. I would say that's like most people's reactions too. Ooh, XD is asking, is your double bell AK-74U AEG good? Let's take a look. That's a double bell AK-74U. Let's see here what we get. AK-74U? Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. It's very basic. All right, in terms of what you get, you're not getting a pre-installed ETU. You're not getting any sort of fancy, sensors or anything. You know, you're not getting a mag cutoff. This is as bare bones of an AEG as you can possibly get. However, with that said, you are still getting quite a lot there, especially if you go for one of the sub $200 ones. You are still getting, believe it or not, steel construction on a lot of this stuff. A lot of the components made for the double bell AKs are going to be comprised of steel. Maybe not every single thing, but from what we tested, a good amount of it. Full metal construction. Some of them are going to offer real wood, or if you really want to save money, just go with the faux wood. It's not bad, honestly. You get a very, very easy platform to build out. A lot of you can get for dirt cheap, like 150, 155. That's nothing, man. That's nothing. You know what I mean? Very easy to build these bad boys out. And AKs just work, man. They're going to be, even if it is a 74U, they're going to be a lot more consistent with their hop than most ARs out there. It's a proven fact at this point, man. It's a proven fact. As anyone that's been teching long enough or playing long enough to tell you the same thing. AKs just built different. Now, with that said, it's still an AK. It's still a version 3 gearbox. You can find anything that you need for it. So depending on the one you get, yeah, I would say go for it. I would say, for me, I'd go with one that would cost less than $200. So that way you get the really good value there. That money you save, you can use towards a good battery and charger for it. But that was actually one of the options that I included in some, best airsoft guns under 300. Was it under 300? Or was it under 200? I think mine was like under, mine was under, I think, a lower amount. But I actually included one of those, and yeah, I have no regrets in recommending that. And I will always recommend those, especially if you want something that's going to be a little more of a steal there in terms of its price. Guys, we have 7 minutes and counting less now. We have like about 6 minutes before the deadline to enter tonight's shopping spree giveaway. Share this around. Let people know that we're going live right now and that they can win a shopping spree, but they got to get their orders in before the deadline. Remember, every $50 that you spend will get you 5 entries in the shopping spree giveaway. And of course, right, if you want to go ahead and get just, your basics, your essentials, right? Double entries for all orders, $20 or above, right? So get the BBs, get those green gas, batteries, chargers, all the little small pieces and gadgets that you need. Now's the time to go ahead and pick them up, because you guys, it's like, 5 minutes left. 5 minutes. That's it. That's all you get. Okay, it's going down. Thoughts on Danny? I don't really have too many thoughts on it, honestly, because I think there are way better bundles out there. I definitely think there are way better bundles out there. If this were 2014, maybe it would have been cool, but we're long past that, man. We are long past that point. Fine. Fine. I ordered something. So aggressive. Yeah, sub to that too. Premium membership. You're a premium member, brewer. Premium perks for sure. Trying to get some of our gameplay video out, but can't seem to break this YouTube algorithm. Any suggestions? Creekside Airsoft. Here's what you do. It's going to sound really weird. You're going to have to trust me on this. And we know, because we've been having to do this. In your videos, see what you can do to try to avoid using the term gun. I know, sounds stupid, but hear me out. Just try to avoid using the term gun, right? we've had to change our language entirely. We'll say Airsoft Replica now, right? Try to change the lingo a little bit. 2, when the minute that you upload your video, right? The minute that you upload your video, even if you have it scheduled out, right, for a later date, immediately go onto the content page, right? Under YouTube Studio, go onto the content page, and then there should be a section where you can manually request a review on your video. In theory, it's supposed to have someone manually go through your video and check to make sure that it is suitable for monetization. You want to monetize your videos because YouTube will share and help you get more views if the video is monetizable, because they want to be able to put ads on it. They want to be able to put an ad on it, so that's why they're more motivated to go and share that around, right? Now, obviously, is it actually manually reviewed? No, it's done by an AI. But we've been able to get lucky, with some of our main uploads where, thankfully we were able to, get it to go through. It's getting harder and harder now, Creekside Airsoft. It's definitely a lot harder than it used to be. But these are all the tips that we've kind of learned for. And there's a few more things, but I would say try those out first and see where it gets you. Those are going to be the 2 biggest things: requesting a manual review and then seeing what you can do about modifying the language used in the video itself, right? It is a little rough. I get it. But it is what it is. If you want to upload onto YouTube and get more views, you got to play the game. You got to play the algorithm. Ooh, man, I was thirsty. Oh, that absolutely hit the spot. Guys, you got 4 minutes. 4 minutes and counting. That's not a lot of time. If you have stuff in your cart, make sure to go ahead and check out now before it's too late. 4 minutes, not a lot. Not a lot. Only when you get started. That's true. I forgot that not everyone gets. That sucks that you can't monetize at a certain point. But still, the advice still helps. The advice still stands. Make sure to, if you have the ability to, request a review. If you have that ability, if you can, sweet. If not, just see about modifying the language a little bit, and then also avoid the word gun in the title itself. Avoid the word gun in the title. We notice a lot of times, we've actually tested it out. We did a live stream one time, and I accidentally put the word gun in there, and I think 10-15 minutes into the stream, I completely got zucked, taken down, and we got a strike. It was bad. It was really, really bad. We lost our ability to live stream for a good week and a half or something. It was pretty bad. So try to avoid that. 3 minutes. 3 minutes, boys and girls. Get those orders in before it's too late. Airsoft is so cheap. Yeah, man, here's the thing, Alex Chip. Well, I understand, the economy is definitely sucks right now. It's in the tank. But at the end of the day, it does help to know that Airsoft can actually still be way more affordable than people even realize. Way more affordable than people realize. I want to give a shout out to Mark. Got himself 2 entries. There you go. There you go. There you go, baby. Gotta say pew. Yes, Tomby, you gotta say pew. What we say, honestly, in our videos, if you notice, we'll start saying Airsoft Replica, Airsoft Model, maybe even BB Gat, but even then we try to avoid that one too. My credit cards would beg to differ. Yeah, but here's the thing, Casper. You have expensive taste, my friend. You got expensive taste. I know you do. I've seen what you ordered. You got expensive taste. Let's see. Hence the return of Mr. Cutter's neighborhood. That's good. That's good. Not at 1K subs yet. Just focus on creating content steadily. Forget about the yeah, that's true. That's another piece of advice too. You also have to enjoy it as well, because trying to it can be a bit very, very frustrating. It can be a bit annoying a lot of times, where you have to constantly play this algorithm rule, you know what I mean? And sometimes it does, you can't really put out all the content you really want to do. That's a give and take. It's a give and take, unfortunately, and as a business, we got to do what we got to do, because we still have to achieve, those higher numbers. And even then, even when we do, it's not always guaranteed, right? Because of the nature of the content that we put out there. Even though it's totally legal and safe, regardless, I'm not getting into it. Guys, 1 minute left, a few seconds, that's all you get. That's all you get. Check out now. Check out now before it's too late. Before it's too late. You only got a few minutes. You only got a few seconds. A few seconds. Get it in. Get it in. Gnarls, do you prep for Milsim? I walk and ride my bike every day. Yes. I mean, I work out almost every single day. Minimum 5 times to about 6 times a week. Do I always recommend that much? No, but I have anger issues, so I have to do that to keep myself sane. I'll, of course, do a lot of cardio. You don't have to do a ton, but I like to do a lot just because I like to feel like I can keep going for ever. Endurance is a very big thing. So is just basic strength. Being able to carry your own body weight and being able to walk, I would say, minimum 2 miles without getting tired is a very big help whenever you do a Milsim event. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. It is now 8:50. 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's it. That's it, man. That's all you get. We made it super easy for y'all. We made it very easy to get entered into the giveaway. We made it very, very easy. So now it is time. It is time. It is now time to go ahead and tally up all the orders, clean up our list here, put it into random.org, and then begin the randomization process. Well, a hug from Isaias, warm and fuzzy. Fuzzy might be right. I'm a hot body person, so probably warm. But trust me, no, you don't want a hug from me. You do not want a hug from me. Too much hair. Too much. All right, guys. Again, I'm going to be tallying up the list. Give me a moment here. I'm going to be calculating and putting everything together for all the bonus entries that we had on for tonight. So just give me like a few minutes. Once I have the list, I will be putting it into random.org. Let's go ahead and get this list underway. All right. Let's go ahead and start off. Shout out to everyone that did indeed get their orders in. You know, y'all are clever. Y'all are clever. Getting those extra entries, taking advantage of the promotions going on. I'm proud of you. Proud of you. Every single one of you. Love every single one of you. Even if you didn't get an entry in, that's okay. I do appreciate you still watching all the same. Just make sure to leave a like on this stream. Every single view counts, and every single like, of course, means the absolute world to us, and it does show your support, of course. Let's see here. Got the one. There we go. Just calculating all these bonus entries in right now. There we go. And again, big shout out to everyone that got, especially guys like Alicia, Jonathan, who got the hella entries in, because god damn, they got a lot. They got good chances, especially for tonight. But, considering the entries are indeed lower, right? Considering they are lower, because again, the shorter time frame, I am still gonna say that goddamn they got good chances tonight. It just goes to show, you know, you're not gonna be able to win unless you get those entries in. All right, almost done, you guys, almost done. Let's get that one. Mark with the 2. There we go. Let's get rid of that one. There we go. All right, almost there. Almost there. Hell yeah. I call my stomach extended rations. What? Excuse me? What the heck is going on? What the hell is going on there, man? All right. Cool. Let's go ahead and save that. Okay, all right, cool. So we got the primary list of the bonus entries in. Now we're just waiting for the mystery box. Let's see. Here, let's see. One second, let's see. Done with bonus entries. This list. Just waiting for MB. All right. Cool. Almost waiting for the remainder of the entries in. Do we just enter the info on the chat, Tomby? Yes. I'll go ahead and leave a link again to the shopping spree giveaway rules, just so, again, everyone can read it for themselves as well. But yes, Tomby, that is correct. When I call out the winning order number, again, you'll know because I'll say, you know, the winner of the shopping spree, I'll put it in, right? The order number, it'll be on screen. I'll highlight it so everyone can go ahead and see it. All right? That order info, that order number, nobody else is going to have that but that person who placed that order. And, of course, us, because we have to verify, right? Nobody else is going to have that information. So when we do the process, right, we're going to ask everyone to be respectful. You know, we're going to ask everyone to hold the chat as well. Just because, again, we want to make sure that the winner has ample time to be able to claim their prize. You know, we don't want it to get lost in the chat or anything. And, of course, anyone that tries to, you know, claim it for themselves, does something sus like that. Anyone that tries to claim the prize for themselves by just putting in, like, their order number or their last 4 digits of telephone number and their name, trying to be like, oh, yeah, that's me, or tries to do the, oh, no, for some reason I can't. No, we tested it out. There should be no issue. We've been doing it for this long. We've worked out every single kink there can be. And anyone that tries to do anything funny will be immediately banned. I'm not joking. We will immediately ban you. I also don't want to hear someone just getting very salty, during the stream. Again, we do this because we want to give back to the Airsoft community. So when someone tries to, act salty, like if you guys remember last Thursday, when a viewer jumped in and was just an absolute killjoy, very, very mad that they were not the winner, calling it rigged and everything, we resent that. We 100% resent that because we keep this fair. We don't own random.org. We do not own random.org. We do not own that domain. We try to keep it fair for everyone, and the fact that we try to do something nice for someone and for giving back to the community, and someone says stuff like that really sucks. That really sucks and kind of motivates us to not do the shopping spree giveaway anymore. So let's avoid that altogether. Right? Let's all be calm, civil, respectful towards each other, and be happy when someone wins, because that's what it's all about, man. Being happy for each other when someone can take home a dub like that. That's cool, man. That's the cool thing. That's the cool thing to do. Okay, let's see here. 18. Okay, let's see here. 1 second. Just gonna be popping this up. Bonus entries. Yes. Let's see. 16, 15, 55. There we go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Sweet. We got that. File, save that. All right, cool. Then we got that one. All right. Almost second. It's going to be putting this all in together now. All together now. Okay, close that one out. Let's get the main entries in. Let's get bonus. Actually, let's get bonus first. Let's get bonus first. Put that down there. Sweet. And then we're going to go ahead and get... yeah, the regular giveaways. Putting that down. 42. Hell yeah. Sweet. All right, cool. All right, so entries are indeed very low. Definitely wasn't joking about that. Definitely was not joking about that. It is indeed very, 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 very low. I mean, I get it. We got a shorter time frame that we're dealing with, but even then, I know we can do more. So again, we got to do what we can. Share this around, guys. We got to do what we can to share all this content around to everyone, so that we let people know that, hey, there's something cool going on at GL. We got these giveaways going on. Now we're doing them every Tuesday and Thursday. 242 confirmed. There we go. All right, cool. So that I have all those bad boys in, I'm going to be typing them into random.org. I'm going to grab my list here, my total entries. Copy that, putting that into the random.org list randomizer. Get rid of that extra space. How many times are we going to be randomizing the list? Let's see. So let's roll the dice. How many times are we going to be doing this? We're doing it exactly 5 times. All right, cool. I always prefer the lower rolls. I don't really like super high rolls, because then it's too much. It's too much sometimes. It's too much. Let's see. Just placed an order. Let me in. Random OG Airsoft. Here's the thing. Once 830 hits, guys, that's it. Once 830 hits, that's going to be the end for this particular shopping spree giveaway. However, Random OG Airsoft, if you place your order after, that means you're entered into the following shopping spree going on this Thursday. And who knows? If the winner's not here tonight, you'll be entered into an even bigger shopping spree giveaway going on Thursday. So that's cool. That's cool in my honest opinions. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. Sweet. All right, going to do it 5 times. I'm going to go over the list. If for whatever reason, okay, I'm going to say this. I've said this every single time, and I'll say it again. If for whatever reason you feel so strongly that your order is not here, do not message us here. Use the live chat function on the website, airsoftgi.com. If you guys want to see that for yourself, right here, bottom right-hand corner. You can see that right there. Yeah, bottom right-hand corner, little orange bubble. Hit that, and you'll be able to get in contact with any member of the Mayo Gang crew here at Airsoft GI. We will be able to assist you, right? We can double check to make sure your entries are indeed there. But again, don't message us here. There's nothing we can do here. There's literally nothing we can do. Anything, worst case scenario, in the very, 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 very highly unlikely, almost impossible event that you are not here, you'll be entered into the next shopping spree. And which I said, again, if for whatever reason, if the winner's not here tonight, you just got entered into an even bigger one. So there you go. There you go. All right, cool. And for anyone that is wondering right now, yes, we are still going to be running the promotions even after we do this particular giveaway. Even after this deadline, we still are going to be running the promotions, both the every 50 gets you 5 and, of course, double entries. We're still doing double entries all day today, so make sure to get those orders in. Again, the every 50 for 5, or 5 for every 50 you spend, that's obviously going to end during the shopping spree giveaway is over, right? Obviously, once the live stream itself is done, but double entries are still going on today, so just throwing that out there. So you still have a shot. You still have a chance of getting entered into the next shopping spree with pretty big chances. We're going through it, trying to go slow. If I want to see. Again, don't comment here. Oh, I don't see my order. Again, you're here, but just DM us. We can definitely get you taken care of. There you go. Keep going through. Keep going through. I'm going to go as slow as I possibly can for everyone. All right, cool. Not a very big list, obviously. You know, I'll do it. I'll do it again. Go through again. Going through it. There you go. Okay, not too fast, not too slow. That's what she said. Going through it. 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 There you go. Sweet. We've gone through the entire list. Gone through the entire list. Again, like I said, not a whole lot of entries. Again, you know, shorter time frame, but even then, just goes to show how slow business has been. So again, we need everyone's help pushing us all around. Team Airsoft GI and the community is great for everything they do for us in the spot. I rely and appreciate everyone at Airsoft GI and the jaw. Honestly, man, that made my fucking day. You have no idea how good that actually made me feel right now. That was fucking awesome. Thank you to you. Thank you to everyone that shows their appreciation. That is, again, the biggest thing. Obviously, the biggest thing showing your support for, you know, us for the shopping spree giveaway, obviously, is to get your entries in, right? To get your orders in. Show your support by, again, directly supporting the channel, right? Obviously, when you buy your BBs, when you buy your green gas, you get all your Airsoft goodies from us. Of course, that is going to help keep these cameras rolling. It's going to help keep the lights on. There you go. Again, it helps everything. It literally helps everything going. It helps keeps the ship afloat. So again, I don't want people to think that their orders don't mean anything. I don't want people to think that, you know, we don't appreciate all of this or all the times that they've been sticking around for us. Especially for a lot of our longtime viewers. Y'all are fucking killing it, man. Y'all are fucking killing it every single time. And I appreciate every single one of you. All the mods, all the regulars, everyone that tunes in. Y'all are the fucking best. You guys make it worth doing these live streams. You guys make it worth doing this every single day. And coming into work, right? Because I know there are people like you guys that appreciate the work that we put out there, and that's what makes it worth it for me, really, at the end of the day. Queso starting to talk dirt. What do you mean, Casper? I'm having a good, honest to God, like, you know, freaking, freaking, what do they call, a very vulnerable moment with you. I'm talking to you about, you know, our feelings and shit, and you turn it into something dirty, man. You turn it into something nasty. Freaking, of course. Do y'all do sponsorship, Creekside Airsoft? Right now we're not really looking for any sort of sponsorships per se. However, if you are, you know, if you do want to, you know, reach out, maybe do something, you know, maybe work together, DM us. DM us your info, DM us what you want to do, and maybe we can see what happens. Maybe we can see what ends up happening. All right, guys, it is now 8:44. Let's go ahead and begin the randomization process. All right, you saw the number here. 5 times. We have the entire list ready to go, ready to rock and roll. Let's get this party started, people. Here we go. Remember, hold the chat. I'm going to ask everyone right now, hold the chat. Let's give the winner ample time to claim their prize in the meantime. So hold the chat in the meantime. You can chat after. But everyone, good best of luck to everyone. Shout out to everyone that placed your orders. Let's just get this started. All right, let's randomize it. Number one, right? Only done it once. 42. Number two. That's number 2. That's 3. We've done it 3 times. We only need 2 more times. Only 2 more times. Confirmed 3 times. That's the 4th. Number 4. Now the final time. Here we go. Hold the chat, please. Hold the chat. The winner of tonight's shopping spree giveaway is 130-8279. 130-8279. You have exactly 10 minutes to claim your prize. Right now it is 45. You have until 55 in order to claim that prize. You have until 55 in order to claim the prize for yourself. If you're not here within 10 minutes, we need the full name and the last 4 digits of your telephone number. If you're not here within that time frame, we're going to end up stacking the prize pot. We're going to end up stacking it. So if you're here, you have very little time to go ahead and claim it. I hope you are here. I hope indeed you are here to claim it because, I mean, I just love being able to celebrate with everyone. I just love to be able to go and celebrate with everyone. But again, if whatever happens, happens, man. Whatever happens, happens. And we aren't just for the crew. We're more like a twisted family. Absolutely, absolutely. Hold the chat, please. Hold the chat. Absolutely. This is always the part that always gets me like, hey, so I'm like, is he gonna be here? Is he gonna be here? I hope he is. I really, really hope he is. And again, that's full name and last 4 digits. Only the 4 digits of the last, or 4 digits of the telephone number. That is all that we are looking for. And again, that's information that only you and us at Airsoft GI would have. That's to verify that you are indeed who you say you are. We don't want this going to some random person that just showed up and decided to go ahead and just, oh, I'm gonna try to take this prize for myself. Right, so let's avoid that altogether. Make sure to go ahead and just hold the chat for the time being. Again, at least until 55. Once 55 hits, we're good. We'll go ahead and if he's not here, we'll go ahead and spam stack in the live chat like we normally do. Hold the chat, please. Hold the chat. Yeah, hey, I hope he is here. I hope he is indeed here. Let's just give him a little more time. Let's give him just a little bit more time in the meantime, right? God, I wish I could participate in these. Every time I see this list, I always get filled with like, man, even though I'm happy to participate just by hosting these live streams, I'm always just like, man, it's so fucking good. I want to play. I can't play in this. My homeboy Victor, he I don't know where I didn't see him yet in the stream. But he always loves to make that joke. He's like, "Oh, I can finally participate now in the giveaways. I can finally buy a mystery box for myself." He loves that shit, man. He loves that shit, and for good reason. I do too. I really wish I could play. I really wish I could participate in these giveaways that we do. More than just being a host. I want to actually be getting my entries in because you never know. You really never know who could end up taking home that prize pot. All right, so it's 47 right now. It's been about 2 minutes. Got about 8 more minutes left before we go ahead and call it quitting for this guy. Well, remember, I'll highlight it again. Highlight it again. I'll do it again. 130-8279. 130-8279. At 55, that's it. It's coming to a close. We got now, it's 48. We got 8 more minutes left. 8 more minutes left. Or no, 7 more minutes. 7 more minutes. My bad. 7 more minutes. Can't math today. And please, yes, I do appreciate everyone holding the chat right now. Just be a little more patient, and I promise you we'll be able to go ahead and talk and chat as much as we possibly like. As much as we like. We could spam, stack in the live chat as well. In fact, I actually prefer that. I like seeing a big old just wall of people just doing stack the minute that, of course, the deadline approaches. I love seeing that. I absolutely do. Oh, man. I really do hope he's here. It always ponders me. Like, I always wonder, like, it behooves me. Why wouldn't you be watching? Maybe some people just, unfortunately, social media is still not doing what it's supposed to be doing, right, and sharing our content around. Why you wouldn't just be watching, or at the very least listening in? You know what I mean? Statistically speaking, the majority of people who watch YouTube in general, right? The majority of people who watch YouTube don't even really watch, like physically sit down and watch whatever it is that, is playing. They're typically putting it on as like background noise, or they'll listen in, kind of like a podcast almost. That's why podcasts do so well now. They do very, very, very well on social media platforms. Podcasts do amazingly well because people like to just listen in to people talking. They like to just listen into content playing as they're doing other stuff, right? Whether they be maybe cooking, cleaning, doing homework, cleaning airsoft guns. Cleaning airsoft guns. That's the thing that I hear very common that a lot of people like to do with my live streams. That they'll play it in the background as they're getting ready for the next day of play. I hear that one quite often. So it would be very easy to just listen in, even if you didn't think you could win, right? Even just listening in would probably be in your best interest, considering, again, this person, I don't know, I can't say too much, but I think maybe we might be seeing potentially a stack for tonight. I can't say. Again, I want to give him more time. Again, he has 5 minutes. He has exactly 5 minutes before we go ahead and call it, but I hope he can show up. But I mean, if not, we're gonna be spamming stack. We're gonna be spamming stack in the chat. That's for sure. I just want to know, what are these people thinking? Like, okay, when they hear about the shopping spree, they think it's not real? I have no idea what could possibly be going on in their minds, really. Because if it were me, I wouldn't care even if I won or lost. I just want to listen in, because you never know, man. You never know. All right, let's go here. All right. Let's go. Yes. Start the voice call. Let's bring him up to... Calling Boss Man as well. He wants to join in. He's got 4 minutes. He's got 4 minutes left. Hello.
Isaias.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I need you to ask everyone. I can stay on the phone. Ask everybody, okay, right after they can start typing again.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the question that I really need you to ask them.
Sure.
Okay. My question, and could be yours too. Number one, do they enjoy the content that you put out? Specifically, our contents, meaning shorts, main videos, etc.
Okay, got that one. We'll be asking that.
Yeah, I need you to ask people that the more opinion they have, the better it is. I don't care about YouTube per se. Like, if people's like, no, I don't like how you guys do stuff, if you guys can just keep saying gun, maybe that's what people want. I don't know. But I'm only asking what people want.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And number two, this might sound weird, but I know the time has changed. When Airsoft first started in the United States, there's barely, let's say, Facebook, not even Instagram at that time. Basically, social media was in its infancy.
Mm-hmm.
But without social media, how can we continue to grow the game? I think this is everyone should try to chip in, pitch ideas too, because number one, if we have less and less players, that means we all gonna have less and less targets to shoot at.
Well, it's true. 100% is true. Obviously, Chad can't really participate right now because obviously we're holding the Chad time being. But yes, this for anyone that is listening, this is still a fact that we are not going to have many players to play with and or against on the field if this continues.
Yeah, number three. No, not if this continues. Like, everybody think about a way to expand the sport. I think that's why I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
I get it. Again, you want the hobby to continue. You want it to grow.
No. I need you to ask question as this is for everyone. How can we all help each other to grow the game? Not just for Airsoft GI.
No, but for every
you,
single
Isaiah.
person.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. And lastly, I hope Airsoft is a tool for people to escape reality.
No, it is. I think it can be, and I think just more people need to be made aware of it, that it is a great way to just block out the monotony of everyday existence, being able to have something to look forward to. It's a great break from reality. It is.
Like you freaking say to me, like, in your how should I put it? In your age, everybody is struggling. They worry about life. They worry about everything. and there's no more dream job per se, stuff like that. But I think in order for you to stay alive, you got to have something that you love.
No, of course. I think
whether it's,
that's
obviously
behavior.
family, right?
Yeah.
Family, your loved ones, and number two, some sort of hobby, right?
No, absolutely. There has to be something that keeps people motivated and something to look forward to. Again, to break through the humdrum of just regular day existing, because that alone is already a struggle, especially now. So having something like this to look forward to is, I can speak from personal experience, is definitely needed, because you don't have anything to keep you motivated like that, then life get pretty bad. Life can get pretty damn bad. Also, not to cut you off, but it is 55. That means now that it's over. It means I want to see everyone literally typing away into live chat stack, because right now we now have a stacked shopping spree giveaway for this Thursday for $500. So don't miss out. Get those orders in. The promotions that you see there are still going to be active for the live stream. The double entries especially is going to be going on literally all day today. So don't miss out. Get those orders in. You still have a chance at winning this coming Thursday's shopping spree giveaway.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to stay offline. I mean, just ask those questions.
Of course.
I think we have enough people today. We'll have enough old people, new people. Just think about it.
Yeah, it's a good mix.
I'm not trying to be all, like, this is not assault, like a hard question or, like depressed questions. It just, I hope everyone can be like, hey, yeah, we can definitely try to grow Airsoft together. And this is why we keep pushing out like all this affordable packages that we make very little on, or Isaias try to push out contents that shows you can play Airsoft with very little. So you get what I'm saying, Isaiah?
Mm-hmm. No, I get you. I'm going to be asking all these questions, and I'll be letting you know what people are saying as well.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. There we go. Cool. All right. So, again, guys, you heard it here first. The winner was not here. He was not on time, so he cannot be claiming the prize. It was going to be a $250 prize pot for tonight, but it is now stacked to $500 for this Thursday. We're going to see how that goes. Get your orders in if you haven't already. We're still running the extra promotions going on just because, again, we want to help you guys out, give you guys as much of a fighting chance as possible. So take advantage while you guys can. But, yes, like Boss Man and I were talking about, we want to be asking you guys a few questions. Feel free to go ahead and chime in on this as well. I see some people already typing in as well. What are some things, or better, I'll start with the first question. I'll start with the very first question that was asked, which is, do you guys... and you feel free to be as honest as you can be. Remember, we do like constructive, obviously not a means to attack, but like legit constructive criticism. Do you guys like the content that we are putting out there in regards to shorts, in regards to mainline videos, in regards to live streams? Obviously, we can't do anything about the way we speak in the videos themselves, right? We have to use the word airsoft replicas because, again, just by even saying airsoft guns in a main video, we're trying to make sure that we can monetize our stuff. We're trying to make sure that we can monetize it. So that's the only reason why. But overall, what are your guys' opinions on the content that we put out on Airsoft GI? Do you guys like it? Do you guys, just tuning in just because? Is it boring? Do you want something that's a little bit more faster paced? Do you want something slower paced? Again, just put your thoughts out there. The more detailed you are with your feedback, actually, the better for us. We actually much prefer that. Okay, I saw the first one there. Random OG. Holy crap, that's really close to my order number. That means it had to be a last minute entry this evening. Yeah, I think it might have been. It might have been a last minute one. One of the things I love doing when I play is helping the kids out when they're out and talking to the parents out. No, that's a great idea. Again, talking to the parents, letting them know what's what. I think, because again, at the end of the day, the kids themselves aren't working, right? The very young kids that are starting, they're not working. They're the ones paying for all this. So talking to the parents is actually a very smart idea. Casper, in my honest opinion, after a year following GI, I feel the media brand has somewhat lost touch with the I cannot read user base. Newbie videos retain people, maybe update them, bring them back, not the shorts. So the reason why we do shorts is because we actually see that there are, I believe is that we see more subscribers coming in from there. There's a reason why we actually do shorts. Again, because if you're not doing shorts out there, the short form content does have to exist. We're still going to be doing the shorts regardless because, again, don't have a choice. We have to be doing them. I know a lot of people, especially older people, really don't like short form content. Trust me, I typically prefer longer form content as well, but I do a little bit of both, and I can see why there is a very big audience for shorts as well. I can see why there is a very big audience for shorts as well. Sometimes some shorts will actually outperform a lot of the mainline videos, which is pretty crazy. But I do understand what you're saying. We do have to do shorts on a pretty regular basis, but we do try to, the reason why we also try to keep in touch or still do more videos, talking about newer players and all this stuff is because again, I feel like that right now is basically our main primary, consumer base is a lot of newer players. Right? I mean, it makes sense with all the deals we got going on, right? Of course, we got to do it. And of course, if we're not doing content out there that's catered towards, newer beginner players trying to get into it, they might end up just gravitating towards somewhere else. They could very well be going somewhere else or, not end up finding the content that they need in the first place and then not feel the motivation or be emboldened to actually try it out for themselves. You know what I mean? That's the biggest thing. However, if you guys were looking for more content that's I guess catering towards an older crowd, maybe we can try to mix those in as well. Again, if you guys feel that way, please let us know. You can be as specific as you want to. Who you calling old? Always try to be a good role model for them and show their parents. Yes, you are old. Expanding the characters of Isaias, Boaz, Cisco, and Kevin are representatives of Airsoft will expand it. Create a culture around them like South Park. And it's fair enough. We do try doing that. I feel like we definitely did that for Cisco and for Boaz. I think we're still kind of in the process of kind of figuring, I know who I am in terms of just, my personality and everything. I definitely am a little bit more different than Cisco and even Boaz as well. There are a lot of things that Boaz and I do agree on, and there's a lot of things when we disagree on stuff, oh my goodness, we very much disagree on, which I think does work out for a lot of different, content, especially when we used to do live streams together. I really much enjoyed a lot of that stuff, but if you guys like seeing that, again, if you guys want to see more of that or less of that, again, just feel free to put it in the live chat. This is an escape from reality. It's a release from the pressure of life. You can also say that as well. Some people like to use it as an escape, or if you just want to use it as a release for all the stress, all the anger, rage, whatever negative emotions that you might be feeling, it is nice to have something like Airsoft that you can go, just like anything else, like playing a sport, right, or playing video games, right, anything like that. Can definitely be a good release from it. I mean, going to the gym, right? What do you think? I was being serious. I got pretty bad anger management issues, so I have to go to the gym almost almost every day to definitely do it on a regular basis. Otherwise, I fucking go crazy. I go absolutely insane. I saw another one as well. Oh God, it moves so fast. Don't get me wrong, I love a good straight up shoot up. Yeah, I agree. It's going to take everybody to keep this hobby going. One thing I've noticed here on the East Coast, a lot more themed events like Shadowlands or historic events. Don't get me wrong, I love a good straight up shoot game, but there's something fun about looking forward to going to an immersive event. That's actually something I usually recommend to people to just stay invested in Airsoft for longer. If you're starting to lose that spark, if you haven't been to a legit event, like a big operation or a Milsim event, I always recommend that to pretty much everyone. Pretty much everyone should go to that because that's a really great way to keep the game very, very interesting. Okay, so as for somebody, it's been following us for now. I enjoy most of your content, but remember, try to keep it fun. We do try to keep it fun. Obviously, it's at the end of the day, this is still a job, right? I still got to do what I can to try to because we are, people forget we are a retailer. We still gotta keep orders coming in because again, the orders that we get in, that's directly used to again pay for staff, right? That's used to keep these shopping spree giveaways going. It's used to pay for marketing. It's used for so much stuff, right? We mean exactly what we say. The orders that you place are directly going to keeping the lights on and the cameras rolling, right? That is the very most next step right at that point. Once we get the order, okay, cool. We got to make sure everyone in the company's paid. We got to make sure that, things are afloat and that we can keep doing all these events, all these live streams, keep it all going, right? That's how we want to keep it going. That's why it's so important to get your orders in. But I do get what you're saying. We do try to keep it fun and very lighthearted. I actually really enjoy it whenever we have a live stream. And even when it wasn't the shopping spree giveaway live streams, I actually thoroughly enjoyed the Tuesday streams that we used to do from last week, where it was just bring on a random guest that I have, right, a collection of people from our Discord server, from our YouTube viewers, right. bring them onto a Discord call and then just start talking airsoft, right? Get their perspective on things, maybe get a little bit of a history lesson from where they started to where they are now. I always enjoy doing that, and I think that makes for pretty good content, at least in my opinion. That's the sort of stuff that I would tune into. But, at the end of the day, if people don't really like that, it is what it is, right? Matthew C., like we've been saying on our social media, yes, we have indeed moved locations. We are now in Santa Fe Springs. Feel free to go ahead and check that out on Google. The address should be updated. But yeah, we have indeed moved locations. We now have a much bigger warehouse, which is very cool. Smaller storefront, bigger warehouse. Honestly, it was worth it. It was worth it. Like all the content you produce, I miss the range talk mostly. No, I get that. I do indeed get that. Range talk or the, honestly, you know what I miss? The podcasts. I definitely miss the podcasts. But yeah, guys, if you feel free to go ahead and put down what about our content do you like or what about our content do you not like. Again, just curious to see what you guys have to say. And the very next question is, what can we do? And not just us at Airsoft GI, but for pretty much everyone. Every single Airsofter, every single one of you guys, what do you think we as a collective can do to get more people involved in Airsoft? What do you think that can be done? Because, again, social media right now, doing fuck all right now, right? But, let's see here. There we go. But yeah. So when it comes to spreading the word around, the boss man's right. Before Instagram, Facebook, all this stuff was around. Social media was still basically in its infancy. It wasn't anywhere near as widely used as it is now, or was back in its heyday before again it got all freaking restricted and shit. Airsoft was still growing. Airsoft was still growing despite all that. So I'm just wondering, what can we do maybe similar to what we were doing back then, to help get more people involved? And not just us as like Airsoft yet, but just us as like Airsofters as a whole. Or is there something that we're not doing, do you guys think? Like, again, just curious. Feel free to go on and put your thoughts down in the live chat. Twisted, GG boys, I'm out. Good night, y'all. Absolutely, Twisted. Good seeing you, and I'm glad and I'm happy to be seeing you again during the next live stream. Love it, you specifically. I feel I relate to be. Oh, thank you, Tom B. I appreciate that, man. I absolutely appreciate it. You love the content. I do try to make myself as honest as I can be, and I do think that a lot of times that works out in my favor because I feel like I can be, for the most part, pretty relatable as a regular Airsoft. Again, I've been doing this for fucking 15 years, man. I've been doing this for 15 years. I've definitely learned a thing or two. I've been around the block a few times, It's not my first rodeo, for sure, but I try to be as relatable and very much empathetic to the regular Airsoft GI customer as much as I possibly can be, and to the viewers, because again, I just try to take everyone's perspective into consideration. I try to be as considerate of everyone as I possibly can. I'm trying not to I don't mind making one or two out-of-pocket jokes here and there, but typically I am someone that tries to be as respectful towards other people as much as I possibly can. But again, if you guys want me to be more disrespectful, by all means, you can put that in the chat if you guys want that. If you guys want me to just be more bold and brash, that's something we can definitely work on as far as my character development, I guess, for me as a host. Anyway, it's going to take everybody to keep this hobby going. One thing I've noticed here on the East... Okay, yes. Answer that one as well. The content's great, but as far as you guys are MIA from the community or Airsoft world, we need more interaction from a player more than an Instagram shooter. 0926. Okay, so feel free to expand on that, 0926. What do you mean MIA from the community or Airsoft world? Because a lot of us will still go play. For me, it's been a hot minute since I played just because, again, right now it's been very busy because I also got some other stuff going on right now in my personal life that I don't really want to talk about. But I mean, as far as just playing, I usually go to most, at the very least, one or two MSW events local in the area, and I do try to hit up local fields as much as I possibly can. Usually, if I am going to go play, I usually will either go to one of three places. If I'm feeling lazy and I don't really want to go very far, I'll go to Hollywood Sports. If I'm going to be going, to my personal favorite field, I'm going to Wildlands Airsoft Park or Jungle Island Paintball, Lake Elsinore. Or if I'm going indoors, I'm going to go to Project N1. It's just my personal... I know there's other options indoors, but I kind of like the vibe at N1 a little bit more, in my honest opinion. That's just what I prefer. That's just my personal preference. Okay. As an old person, I love the Boaz produced videos, rather being reviews, gear reviews, upgrades, etc. Quality, in-depth videos. Okay. Gotcha. So you definitely okay. I get that. I get that. I prefer the longer. Again, I actually like, and I will typically prefer long form content over short form. It's just I know that a lot of times people my age and younger will typically prefer short form. Unfortunately, it is what it is. You know what I mean? People just have the attention. I always like make the joke. Some people have the attention span of a goddamn lizard, right? So it's just like if you don't capture their attention within the first 3 seconds, like that's it. They're gonna skip the video, right? It's not interesting. They're all right. Moving on to the next thing. They want that instant gratification. It makes sense. I get it. There's logic behind it. I don't agree with it, but there is logic behind it. But if you like the Boaz's produced videos, like the whole, bigger production value, they are going to be more in depth, more detailed stuff. Yeah, totally. I totally see that. I totally get that. In order to direct traffic to the long form content for sure. Gotcha. One thing that we've been wanting to do is it's difficult too because again it requires a lot of editing and it's a lot of time. Is being able to get the videos that we have ready to go, right? Chop those up into smaller bite-sized forms and then use those see the full video, go here, right? We'll link it obviously to the main video itself. That's one thing, but man, that's a lot of butchering. That is a lot of butchering and trying to put it all together. Goes can't wait for Shadowlands. Yeah, events are always really cool. Savage, I enjoy the replica reviews, especially when looking into my next buy, like the MGC4 Mark II. I was watching a lot of unboxing, like Airsoft Brewer and Dartry, and that convinced me to get an MGC4. Glad I did. Well, Mr. Savage 710, I'm glad you enjoy those reviews, and that you also, again, if you haven't already, make sure to sub to those two. But in terms of reviews, believe it or not, I'm not gonna joke. You guys are gonna think we're bullshitting. No bullshit. Reviews actually do the worst numbers. They actually have the worst performance numbers in terms of viewership, in terms of just interactions. They actually don't. It's over time that people will enjoy them, but as far as just overall views and reception, they do actually pretty poorly. They do actually pretty damn poorly whenever we do gun reviews. Gun reviews will always do the worst. That's why it's always we notice whenever we do more talking points, maybe top videos, right, where we do here's our top 3 pick AEGs under this amount or something, right, or anything like that, or when we say what's better, gas or AEG, stuff like that. It does get people talking, and we get a lot more interactions, and those videos tend to perform a lot better than gun reviews, which sucks because I actually do like gun reviews. But unfortunately, we got to do what we can to draw the numbers in. But if you guys really do want to see reviews, just bear with us because reviews are still going to be a thing. We will still do reviews, but we do try to do them sparingly unless it's a brand spanking new, hey, this is something completely different, right? Something completely different that is actually worth putting in the effort for, a long review like that. Because again, ordinary reviews that we do, even when we work our asses off on them, a lot of times they just don't perform the way they should. They will do under 5K sometimes, under 4K sometimes, which is pretty bad. Even after the entire weekend, they'll still be really, really, really low in view count. So that's why. So they need to figure out a good gun review that's not too long, not too short, but to the point. I know, right? That's all freaking. Y'all are saying, Where's it moved? So move so fast. Y'all saying you don't like Isaiah, or saying you don't like Isaiah. If y'all like me, that's okay. I mean, hey, if you really don't, by all means, feel free to say hey, I actually prefer Boaz. You can feel free to put that down. I don't mind. I really don't mind. I want you guys' honest opinions on that, right? This is all information that we collect for our own research. You know what I mean? You can definitely do that. Create stories around the Mayo Gang. Yes. Who are you? Who are you really? Whispers in our. And I'm not doing the ooh-woos, Casper. I'm not doing that. Premium members only. We don't like him. We love. Thank you, Mr. Savage. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, will always be G. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, God. Casper, down with us. Bring back queso. Casper, what would you do if I told you that? I'm Queso. Just fucking face reveal and everything. I use Airsoft as training because I feel like I want to enlist. Hey, Twisted, if that's what you want to do with your life, by all means, go for it, man. Obviously, I will say this. Any person will say the same thing. Don't take everything from Airsoft as an exact one-to-one. It's a great way to use training, for sure. There's a lot of things you can get out of it. But there are quite a few differences, I would say. Quite a few differences between, obviously, Real Steel and Airsoft, of course. Obviously, the ballistics alone are going to be completely different. And there's gonna be a lot of big differences between the two. Obviously, don't take everything from Airsoft as like exact, like this is perfect training. Like there's use a little bit of both. You do like actual range time with like actual, real steel stuff, and then also use Airsoft as well. The best thing that I think Airsoft can really teach is actually coordination, working with a team, also being able to try out and test gear. I feel like that's a great. Milsim events are like the best way to really try out your stuff because you put your stuff through the ringer and you quickly find out what actually is worth the money or not. We've actually found a lot of times that a lot of these like hype brands and name items actually sometimes don't always work the best for long periods of time. And it turns out the more affordable options work way better. Again, not always. It just depends. It's a case by case type of deal, really. Okay, Bossman wants to chime in again. Go. Let's see here. Hello.
So
yeah, you're good. I can hear you.
I'm gonna throw you under the bus real quick.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
Go for it.
All right. So, remember David's suggestion that we can collab with them with demo dates.
Yeah. Yes, I do remember this.
So that's something. Once we have something, we can probably advertise it, and like guys like Brewer and the gang can come out and play with you. So instead of BB Wars, we can do smaller stuff like that, like at Hollywood Sports Park.
Yeah, if my other things are not going on, and because again, I need my weekends a lot of times, because if I'm not doing that, I'm also doing some other personal stuff, which I think I've done.
No, obviously we gotta plan it out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Oh, like way in advance. But yes, that is something that I don't think really any one of us are opposed to, just so long as it's not like, again, every weekend type deal or thing. Like, again, very special thing.
No, it will not be every weekend. What are you smoking? I don't even think David wants to burn
smoking something. You kidding me?
You want to go smoke something? Go grab weed.
Bruh, you gonna buy it for me?
Are they expensive? I thought they're cheap.
Is it? I honestly have no idea. Brewer, how much is weed? Actually,
I have no idea.
I gotta ask him. He's the person to ask.
But you get what I mean? Like smaller games like that. Kind of like Isaias move. The hot, I don't know, what kind of hot salsa meat?
What the fuck? Airsoft and salsa?
Guacamole with mayo. Or no, you're more like the Anyways, I gotta go. Taiwan's calling.
Go for it. All
right, bye.
Bye. I don't know why. That's so funny. Hey, I don't smoke. Brewer, come on, man. I love that expression. That sounds so funny to me. Hold on, Taiwan's calling. Excuse me? What do you mean? He has Taiwan on speed dial. Sour cream meat? What the fuck? Honestly, no, just call it a crema meat, and I can bring my dog. Yes, if you guys didn't know, my dog actually is named Crema, and in English, crema, sour cream. Yeah, you get the idea. There's doesn't need weed. He has beer. Weed is cheap if middle school is. I don't know. I'm telling you, man. I've never bought some. The only thing I've done is like, what have I done? I haven't even. I honestly, no bullshit. I actually waited until I was 21 to have like my first actual drink. I'm not even joking. And it wasn't until I hit 24 where I actually even started to even like alcohol a little bit. You know what I mean? Obviously now, it's gotten a lot better. Some days I definitely need it more than others. Especially like a good, nice gin and tonic after work, just to calm the nerves. Dude, it's great. It's fucking fantastic, right? Maybe I even might have myself a little bit of a cocktail or something. You know what I mean? Something nice like that. I'll always enjoy a nice cider, right? A nice little cider or some seltzer. Obviously, this is gonna sound gross to some of you. I actually genuinely love. I can throw down with a fuck ton of White Claws, some Trulies. Hell yeah, dude! I can destroy a case of them shits like a true NATO good boy. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I do typically prefer going NATO compared to Rust 4 or Militia. But you know what? Militia is a vibe still. Melissa is a vibe still. What do you mean talking? I don't even. What are you talking about talking dirty? That's way. That's way. What the hell? I'll drink beer like a motherfucker, though. Seltzer Queen. I love seltzers, dude. Hell yeah. Damn, I gotta look up where Hollywood Sports is. It's at. I'll bring some IPA. I don't even know if they allow alcohol there. I don't even know. I mean, granted, what they can't see, they can't do anything about, right? But like, still, Hollywood Sports is actually in Bellflower. I'm not very far from it, honestly. I'm like 10 minutes away. Drive, if that, sometimes it actually takes me less time to get there. I'm like 10 minutes away. I think I went early. Yeah, I went earlier this year. With my boy Justin and my homeboy Nick Wah. Shout out Slow Soft on IG. Check them out. Gladiator Paintball Park. Love those guys. But yeah, no, like I played earlier this year with them. I actually was going to even play again earlier this year, but my freaking car died, and I couldn't go, and it sucked. I had to freaking go home, and that was a whole ordeal that I don't want to relive that. I'm just glad I have a car now. For that. I prefer chocolate milk. Yeah, dude, same, brother. Same. If I had a drink at home, and honestly, more than chocolate milk, you know what I actually really love? No bullshit. I fucking love strawberry or like a banana milk. Oh, fuck. Dude, banana milk goes so hard, dude. I love banana milk. I feel like a goddamn chimpanzee, but I love banana milk. Ruben Moreno. Yes, Bellflower. It is indeed Bellflower. Yeah, it's very close for me. Very, very close to me. Someone be my MSW mentor, please. Casper. Me. You can. I told you. If you want to come out to an MSW event, but you have no idea what the fuck to do, or you're looking for a lot of advice, you want to get like some more like actual info from like someone that's been done it like for more than, oh god, how long have I been doing this? 2019, 5 years. I've been doing this for 5 years. 5 years. Going to MSW events for 5 years and counting. Feel free to ask, man. You have me on DMs. You can DM me, ask me any questions about it. Hell, if you want to ask here, I can totally help you out that way too. But if you ever want to ask like info like that, don't ever be afraid to ask, dude. Like my goal also, in addition to just helping people overall, right, is really trying to encourage people to do more events, Milsim events included, because I want to demystify like a lot of these like Milsim events and just Milsim games in general, because I feel like a lot of people look at them and they're just like, oh, you need all this stuff to play Milsim events, and you gotta go all this and you have to do all this. It's like, no, it's way easier to do than most people realize. It just looks intimidating, but I promise you, it's like one of the easiest things you can ever do, and it adds so much spice and variety to your gameplay. If you're tired of just doing the regular walk-on games, something like that is going to be great. Let's see here. Okay. Yes. Heard it first. Voice goes, Queso told me to slide into his DMs. I'm in. Colonel, I'm in. Just fucking snake. I want to hit that op-line clause in Prim Mall at Prim Mall. Yeah, dude. Any sort of event, as long as it's like not just your average walk-on field day, like that's great, man. That's fucking dope. That's cool. The fact that you can actually do an event that's like gonna have a theme behind it. It's gonna be some type of special objective. I love objective games. I love objective games so much. I love being able to have to work with a team, with some type of unit, right, to get a goal accomplished, to do something other than just get a bunch of kills and just fucking have at it, right? Like, no, I want, like, okay, hey, we have to capture these points, or we have to move this objective from one spot to another, escort a VIP without him dying, something along those. I love that shit, dude. I love that stuff, right? Especially when you can get like vehicles involved and all this, and it's the best. It's the absolute best. So I'm 100. Damn, 103 miles away. Damn. I feel for you, Mr. Savage 710. I do feel for you. Sometimes when I'm doing my other job, I have to travel very, very far. Like definitely sometimes it's over 100 miles for sure. If you like playing Bad Boys, what? 50 minutes. Yeah, you're 50 minutes. You're similar to me, bro. You're like very, very close. Banana Milk is awesome. Has nothing to do with me being monkey. Absolutely not. I love banana milk, man. It's so good. It's so good. Did I ever tell you one time? Okay, funny story. This was late last year, late 2023, around November. This was around, I believe, my anniversary with Jazz. And we went to a concert. We're going to this concert, and at the venue, right, they have to do, the metal detectors, right? They have to check you for any sort of like weapons or anything, just to make sure you're not bringing any sort of illegal substances into the venue. Now, beforehand, Justin had actually done me a solid, and he got me a baggie full of Nesquik banana milk, because I couldn't find it for some reason. It was just gone like from every single store that I could find, right? And he had some like in powder form. And I was like, dude, you got to give me some. So he's like, yeah, I got you. And he had one of those big old like family size tubs of it, right? So he gave me a nice big baggie full of it, right? And I was like, oh, hell yeah, dude. I'm gonna absolutely drink the fuck out of this as soon as I get home, mix it with some milk, right? Here's the problem. I had the Ziploc baggie. I put it in my purse because I had work that day. When I left, I was already kind of stressed out trying to get to the venue because it was at LA Live, so it was fucking packed, dude. It was very fucking packed, right? Trying to find parking was annoying. So when I'm going through, they're checking for everything. Here's checking my purse, right? And then they're like, all right, can you empty out the contents of your purse to make sure there's nothing in there? So I was like, sure. Immediately, as soon as I took out the bag, I like, wow, this looks very suspicious. I think even the woman that was checking all the stuff, she literally did a double. She's like she had to look at that, like, she's like, what is that? I remember looking at it, and I was just like, oh, fuck, I forgot to take it out. And I know exactly what this looks like. This looks like hardcore. This straight up looks like nose candy. Straight up, this looks like nose candy. I was freaking out because I was like, oh, man, security's right there, too. They're going to fucking book me. It's going to be a whole thing, right? Thankfully, they didn't say anything. They're like, okay, you're good to go. And I was like, thank you. I just quickly put that shit in and I walked off. And immediately, Jazz turns to me. He's like, what the fuck were you thinking? What was it? And I was like, okay, listen to me. I promise you, it's Nesquik banana mix. I promise you, it's not what you think. I swear to you. I even had to open it. It's like, see, it's banana milk mix. It was, moral of the story. Don't bring Nesquik mix to a venue anywhere, or don't transport it in a Ziploc baggie. Just not a good idea. From personal experience, I would not recommend anyone do that. Ever. Okay, hey, Isaias, I'm moving to LA by the end of August. Hey, and I want to do a Milsim very soon after. Could you help me get ready? Yes, Darktree, anytime. Dude, anything you need, man, I got you. 100%. Just DM me. I will 100% help. Or if you want to just fucking swing by the store, if you're going to be close to the area, you're more than welcome to go ahead and hit me up. Yeah, totally, dude. I can totally give you all the advice that you need to get started. I mean, hey, I told you, man, the invitation was open for you. Invitation was open for Casper. Invitation's open for Brewer. It's open for Seabass, for Real Wild, all the homies. You guys can always come with me whenever I go to an MSW event. That's totally fine. I'll tell you what to do, and how to do it, right? It's not hard. I promise you it's not hard. But there are a few things that you wouldn't really know too much unless you've done it a few times already. Just things you learn over time. I hear Rush. My brain immediately goes to early 2000s UFC. God, I'm old. You're not that old, man. You ain't that old. I'm over 2,000 miles away from California. Damn, Jaw. Damn, that's crazy. Isaias would fit in a Shadowlands like a glove. Absolutely. All 5 finger. What the fuck, Casper? Come on. Rush is awesome, especially running an LMG. Yes, it is. Dude, you get a good spot in as an LMG. You just lay down the hate, bruh. Absolutely. You are an asset, and total asset. Okay, scrolling down. Pancake at Milsim, yay or nay? Critically important. Pancake? I mean, if they're already the pre-made pancakes, sure. But the problem is, I've seen a lot of frozen pancakes we have to put in the microwave, and they don't taste very good. Unless you microwave the whole shit, right? So it's very hard to reheat that way. The biggest things that we use, honestly, for me, again, when it comes to food, I keep it simple, right? Peanut butter and bread, bread and water, and then I'm good, right? I've eaten very little throughout the whole 48 hours that I'm playing. right? Because again, like just take a few naps, eat a little bit at a time, and then you don't really need too much. Now, if you do want to bring extra food, I've done this before as well. You can do like Mountain House meals, anything that's pretty much easy to warm up and very quickly using like just some hot water using a jet boil. A very small portable burner is like a godsend, especially if you want like coffee or if you want hot tea. That's actually a tradition that my team likes to do. We like to make some sweet tea while we're out there. Very good sweet tea, mind you. It's like that real artisan shit, real homemade shit, dude. It's fucking good, right? That's what we like to do. But again, just having nice hot liquids, especially when it's really cold, oh, it's a godsend, dude. It's an absolute godsend. GI MSW outing, let's go. I don't know about GI because, again, not everyone at GI could go. Unfortunately, again, we all outside of GI, we actually all have a lot of different personal stuff going on in our own personal lives. But honestly, Boaz and I are always down to go out with the boys for sure for an MSW event. We always have an open invitation, really. Pancake always anywhere. Bring a mini grill. I mean, if you can fit it, sure. But if you're willing to carry that around for you all 48 hours, bear in mind you could be moving from one spot to another in a matter of seconds. So swing by his house. Yeah, Dark Tree, if you're gonna be moving to LA, you're gonna be pretty close to me. You're gonna be pretty dang close to me. You've been to my house. You've been to my house before. All right, guys. It is now 9:30 p.m. That is the end of this stream. Guys, big shout out to everyone that participated into tonight's live stream. Remember, you still have double entries going on for the remainder of the night, so get those orders in to enter this Thursday's $500 shopping spree giveaway. Guys, don't miss out. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you haven't already, make sure to leave a like on this live stream. Share this around with as many people as possible. Make sure you hit that bell icon so you're subscribed. So you're subscribed and you get notified every time we drop new content. If you want to support the channel directly, of course, get those orders in. Helps keeps these cameras rolling, help keeps the lights on. I appreciate every single one of you. Without you guys, I would not be here doing this right now. And again, that I'm grateful for that every single time I do this. You guys make it worthwhile every single time. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. Stay frosty.